Whoa. Oops. There's someone here. Hello? You better run. I just parkoured all over this freaking building, dude. You wreck, nerd. Gino was a bot, dude. Relax. Whatever. He got smoked. He got scared. Don't want none. Won't start nothing. Won't be nothing. The driving one and enjoying its song is worth it. Well, that's the plan. You know, that's the ideas. Once I do these few things to tidy it up, get it roadworthy. I will I'll then shift my attention over to my M3. There's a few things that I need to do to it, just like, you know, regular maintenance type stuff to clean it up. And when I get those done, then I'll eventually put that one up for sale and sell the M3 and then have the M5 for a while. And who knows, maybe I'll keep the M5 like long term. Like, you know, 3-4 years, maybe more. I don't know. Or I might have it for a year or two and kind of go, okay, this is fun. And now I'm ready for something different. I don't know. Condition of the vehicle is good, but it does have 160 something thousand miles on it. So it's a high mileage M3. The important, like, you know, big repair items have already been done on it. And I've done... I've done a number of things myself to the car, you know, preventative maintenance wise and that kind of stuff. So I don't know. I said I have to look to see kind of what they're going for and see what the comps are selling for. If I had to take a stab in the dark, I would say like somewhere in the low to mid 20s is probably a realistic price. God, how annoying is that? Just SMG drive-by. I don't know the answer to that question. I think you can get shot through the vehicle. I think. Like while you're doing the little transition thing, but I'm not sure. Like when you're doing this, maybe not. You might not be able to get shot through it. I don't know. It definitely stops the transition from happening, though. I know that. What year? It's a 2008. So it's a 08 E90 M3 6-speed. It's got the LCI taillights that I put in, LCI trunk. All that's been coated properly and all that good stuff. Rod bearings have already been replaced. I verified that because I bought that car from a dealer, so I had basically unverified maintenance history on it, and so I was told certain things had been done, but it was kind of just like at the word of the selling dealer from the person who traded the car into them, so you kind of like I was like, I'm not 100% sure, so I actually dropped the subframe, dropped the oil pan, and inspected them. Like I had bought new bearings to put in. I expected to put new bearings in there, and I opened it up, and I already saw there was ARP head studs or rod bolts rather, and the BE bearings, and the date on the bearings was 2017. And so I went and looked at the Carfax and kind of just like did some backwards math on how many miles did it have when that was done. And I think it had like right at, I have to go look it up to verify, like right 90,000 miles, give or take, whenever the new bearings are put in. And so that had just been done. And I replaced all the front end suspension components, not the struts and the shocks, but like the, you know, all the suspension arms. Whoa, hello. Oh, he dodged me. Nice. I was told the throttle actuators were already replaced, and those have not gone bad, not failed on me. Never had any codes or anything. So those are one of those things that I'm assuming that's already been done, based on the fact that I was told the rod bearings have been done. And that's like the hardest job to do essentially on that car in terms of like big ticket maintenance. And since that's been done, I kind of have no reason to believe that the throttle actuators and whatnot haven't also been done, especially at this mileage. I did a bunch of low stuff like fuel breather valves, the water pump and the gasket, oil filter housing gasket, rear main seal, like kind of all the stuff that you would want to do to make the car as mechanically reliable as possible, just to drive it daily and enjoy it. And that's what I did when I bought the car. Whoa. Oops. That worked out. Who needs to shoot people, dude? Keep rolling. What? Keep rolling. 2024. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, you know? But I mean, the market changes a lot, so we'll see. I think the E90s have definitely started to not like start to go high, but I think they're kind of on their way up, especially the manuals. Same thing with the E60s, in my opinion. So like the E60 that I bought, I paid $22,700 is what the final like agreed upon price was for it. So the differential bushings, that's, you know, maybe that'll cost me $300, $400 with all the hardware and the bushings and all that stuff, and a couple hours of labor to do it. So get that fixed. The heads-up display is not working properly right now, so I got to figure that out. At worst case, I'll have to get a new heads-up display unit, which is like $200, but I do have to pull the dash out to replace that, which is unlucky. So that's like a pretty big, like, you know, days worth of labor to pull out. God, the guy's a tank. To pull out the dash, but it is what it is, you know. Like if I have to do it, I'll do it. The dashboard does have a little leather tear at the very front end of the cowl by the end of the windshield, and where it's located at, the only way to really have a shop like refabricate that, restitch it, I'm out of gas, would be to either A, pull the dashboard out, or B, take the windshield off and access it from the top. And ironically, the car does need a new windshield. So I need to get in touch with a shop once I get the car back on the road and see like if they'd be willing to have me remove the windshield and let them restitch it while the dashboard's in the car. That way I don't have to pull the dash. But if I have to fix the HUD by replacing it and pulling the dashboard out anyway, then I'll just pull it out. I'll bring the dashboard to a shop, an upholstery shop, have them restitch it, get that cleaned up, then I'll replace the HUD and put the dashboard back in. Hell. So I got to tackle that, which I wouldn't really call that like a, you know, nothing's really wrong with the car, right? It's just like This is just stuff that I think I would feel a lot better having done. Oh my god. Bots, dude. Wasn't a headshot? Blast. Rod bearings have already been done in this car. All the suspension components, like control arms and rear upper control arms and all that stuff, have been refreshed. There was one arm that I found last night that was not like terrible, but I could see the rubber bushing a little cracked up. It was one of the rear control arms. I don't know. Oh, the chicken wire, bro. Oh, we turned the last doggone minute. So one of those could be replaced, and not pretty, cheap, couple $100, but it's not like it's like terrible. So it's not like it needs to be replaced. But if you were doing everything like 100%, you'd refresh that. It's 6-speed manual. Transmission feels good. Just had new fluid in it. Which way are you going, does it? Which? Oh, he ducked at the worst time. Oh, he got proned. I missed. Oh my gosh, dude. I'm blaming it on the 4X chat. Blame it on the freaking scope always. It's never skill, it's always scope. Mother, that was my kill. Little rat. Where'd he go? Got folded. What's up, Jesse Collins? They're getting creative with those bot names. What kind of name you thinking, C-Dome? I don't know, just fall asleep on the keyboard, fam. Bro, like, what? Who are they trying to mimic with these movements? Is this how they think Tiggleton plays or something? Look at this. Ridiculous. This car only has like 97,000 miles on it. And realistically, that car's probably worth almost 30. Could be more or less, kind of depending on the buyer. Oh, nice duck, dude. Wow, that was really clutch. This actually might be a bot, the way he stopped like right there at that tree. Let's see. 3, 2, 1. First aid's done. Go. First aid's done. Go. First aid's done. Go. That's got to be a bot. A real person would have ran right at that first aid. Yeah, it's definitely a bot. There's someone creeping up behind me. Surprise. Thanks, Aluminum. Doing great, buddy. Oh, he took a nap. NA server's kind of a joke. Well, NA solo in FPP. Yeah, of course. Lots of bots in solo FPP. People still at work over here too, you know? It's only 4:52 p.m. People don't get off work until like... Oh, not an MG3! Thank God he's not on the fast fire rate mode. Otherwise I'd be dead. There's a lot more people playing duos and squads right now. There's a guy I just saw right there. Nobody sees me, huh? I'm a smooth criminal. Ow! Boom! What? I shot went through that guy's foot. Still someone back here. think he's out of the circle over there, huh? Yeah, he's out. He's in a big doo-doo with the circle. Phase 5. Closing phase 6. He's gonna have to pop a first aid right now. He's dead to that zone. I didn't kill him, but the zone will. Zone didn't kill him yet. There we go. An SLR right here, but say. Oh, rats. Hello. This is the guy I'm worried about. That bus guy. I think I'd have to just crash right here and fight that guy for that spot. Kind of right where those grenades are going. Oh, it's only 2 people. Yeah, so those 2 guys are actually fighting. I'll come over here. Wait. He's here? Just heard. Dude, what the hell? Who was throwing grenades over here then? Yeah, I just heard a footstep. Don't mind if I do this real quick, right, guys? Just be a quick little swap. No big deal. No big deal. Oh, night night. You're out of the circle right there, bud. Boom! Oh. I held my breath. Little weapon sway got me. Maybe crouched. Try to crouch here though. I'm gonna. He flashbanged me. I'm gonna take his arms off. Boom. Boom. Kobe. Kobe. Can't put a shield down anywhere. There we go. Rats. He's slicker than I expected. He's still here? He's got to be at this tree, huh? Yeet. Yeet. Calculated. Easy. GG. Easy peasy. He thought he could hold me out. Come on, bruh. He thought you could just hold me out of the zone. Nah. I live in the blue, baby.